smile, some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. And I said roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll.
The Vinyl Countdown.
Are you with me? Can you feel it?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vinyl Countdown on Peaches. What's going on? Cheers, buddy. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We did. We didn't do the traditional thing. We just basically had a little Greek fest in the kitchen. Yeah, we made stuff from Greece, like gyros and falafel and all that stuff, and it was pretty good. Pretty good, you guys. Yum, yum, yum. With that tzatziki sauce, or whatever they call it. Yeah, very, very good stuff. But you guys, we totally missed Record Store Day, and I don't care, because it's a dog's breakfast, seriously, for the last couple of years. I mean, this Record Store Day stuff is getting out of control. Out of control. Like the same old junk that you see every time you go out into the wild, they're re-releasing it and trying to make it look special. Okay, but it's not. It's not. It's just junk. Okay? Very, very common junk. And then I saw on Facebook last night, Sebastian Bach put a post out, and I'm trying to get this right, you guys, okay? I read into this a little bit, and Sebastian Bach is going into this story. You know the guy from Skid Row? Yeah, the awesomest metal singer on the planet, besides, like, you know, Judas Priest and all that, you know, Rob Halford. I don't know. But yeah, he's right up there, okay, you guys? He tours all the time right now, and he's constantly doing stuff on Facebook and all that stuff to promote himself or whatever. But he gets on there last night and he starts talking about this post he's made and about how there's some kind of Record Store Day release or something that came out for him, some live performance thing or whatever. That's what I was getting out of it. And then he goes on to say that he has no idea what it is. This is the first he's heard of it. Nobody ever talked to him about it. Nobody asked his permission. Nobody asked him if he wanted to do this. Something just showed up out on the market. And it's a live performance that he's claiming that they might have put out on VHS tape and tried to record it, the vinyl, off of a VHS tape or something. It's just, yeah, it spells bootleg for sure. Crazy bootleg. So anyways, yeah, if you guys ever see that, if you guys can find that Sebastian Bach post, it's interesting what he says about that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know all the details, but it's from what I got from it. Yeah, it was not good, not good at all. But you guys, we have some vinyl here. We haven't been out searching for vinyl for a while now. Basically, because it's been a dog's breakfast. It really has. Everything is disappearing out of the market around here. I mean, you can't hardly find one like 80s metal record anywhere you go. So many things are just not showing up anymore. It's crazy, it's crazy. Oh, did you guys get by the way, did you get your hands on that, what was it, the 30th anniversary edition of this first Skid Row album? Came out on red vinyl. I think that one's an official release, as far as I know. But man, oh yeah, that's a nice one, you guys. Try to get your hands on that one. It's on red vinyl, it's pretty cool. But anyways, we went out this weekend. Why keep getting off subject, Peaches? Seriously. Sidetrack. But anyways, we got some pretty cool stuff here, and I'd like to show it to you that we picked up today, and a couple days ago maybe. I think we went out, yeah. Okay, so let's get on it, right? Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys recognize the background here. We're out in the Man Canyon. We have been working our butts off on this place. Man, and since the last video we made about the Man Canyon, we've gotten like a big screen TV. We've gotten like red leather furniture in here. All the stuff, you know, used stuff off of Facebook or whatever we can find a deal or steal, we'll grab it, you know. But yeah, we got a whole bunch more stuff going on around here. Got some LED lights and all that stuff. Maybe I'll show you guys in the next video, like some of the cool stuff we've done since the last video, okay? But on to the vinyl, all right? Without further ado. So, Jeff, why don't you just get going, Peaches? Okay, you guys. What we have up here first are some 7-inch singles that we found at an antique mall. You guys, we were digging really pretty tight down into a corner where there's this little box that looked like it was clearly out of sight from the flow of people going through there. You really had to peek down in there to get a hold of this box of 45s or 7-inch singles, you guys. and we couldn't believe some of the things. There was like 10 or 12 of them in there that we wanted to pull out, but the person had pretty high prices on some of them that were basically, I'd say, irresponsible pricing for sure. Oh, excuse me. But hey, how about this one? You guys, here is a 7-inch picture sleeve from Def Leppard. Yeah, OG, you guys. OG. Def Leppard. What is that? Bringing On the Heartbreak. And Me and My Wine remix. Cool. This is old school, you guys. You can see those 3 album covers right there. Totally killer. Totally killer. That is awesome. Oh, here. You guys can look at the label. You're curious, buddy. Alright. And then, next we have a nice old original copy of Van Halen Jump. 7-inch single. Picture sleeve, buddy. Look at that. Cool. Pull the vinyl out there for you. It's on the white label there. Oh yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. This is like one of the first tapes I ever got when I was a little kid. Van Halen 1984. Oh, and speak of Van Halen 1984. Check this out, you guys. Look at this cool Van Halen 1984. And it says Panama right there. 7-inch picture sleeve. Sometimes we find some pretty cool ones we pick up. They're pretty neat, nice shape. You get a lot. These picture sleeves are very sensitive, you guys, because they're made out of really thin paper, and you'll get a lot of the little crinklies. You know, you're hard pressed to find one in really, really, really nice shape. And then there's the label. Pretty cool. Very cool. Remember the video? I think I just saw it a little bit ago on TV. Yeah, we got some YouTube videos playing up there of 80s hair metal stuff. Oh, and okay, what else did we get here? Oh, we got a couple of t-shirts, you guys. We were down at the record store and they had a great sale going on. It was like 20% off all the t-shirts or whatever. So we picked up a couple of t-shirts, a couple of 2Xers. Check it out, Cinderella. Woo! Can't wait to get this one on. Yeah, just plain on the back. Nothing big. But yeah, Cinderella. Nettones. All right. And we got one more t-shirt. And I can't believe this. I've never had one of these, you guys. But here it is. A Skid Row t-shirt. Woo! I'm not doing any painting in this one, I promise. But yeah, it's just the red lettering off of their first album. You guys, speaking of this, okay, check this out. What I want to do is I want to go down, or I want to go on Facebook or something and find on the marketplace and find one of those. Remember those old projector things they had in your classroom in school, where they put the little transparency on that bright light clear glass thing, and then there's this little angle thing at the top, and it bursted off at the picture on the wall, you know, and it made it super huge. Well, I want to take and get one of those clear pieces of plastic paper or whatever, and then trace this out on it, and then transfer it onto one of the walls in the Man Canyon here, and paint that Skid Row logo on the wall in huge letters. I think that would be totally awesome. But you gotta find one. I don't know, a lot of them got thrown away, and I don't think a lot of them are used anymore, except for maybe like in colleges and different schools and things once in a while. Just an idea, right? Okay, let's go on to the full 12-inch stuff, you guys. Mrs. Peaches and I were at the record store today, and she found another Korn album she was missing. So she was totally happy to find this one that they had released. It says to play the sense, or the serenity of suffering. Pretty cool. Still sealed. So I'm not going to show you the vinyl. Pretty cool. This is Peaches Loves Her Corn. And by the way, we're going to go see them what is it, February? I think we're gonna go see them up by Green Bay. I think it's Korn and Breaking Benjamin. I think that's gonna be a fun concert, man. It's probably gonna be very high end for sure. Oh right, you guys, we were at the record store today, and this little original gem was sitting there in the new used arrivals. You guys, check this out. Prince and the New Power Generation. Yeah, 7, the 12-inch single, still in the shrink, you guys. This is just killer. We got the hype sticker there, and I think this is back from this is from like 1992. Yeah, I can't read that fine print on there at all, you guys, but yeah, I think this is from 1992. So you get the album version, after 6 edit, after 6 long version, acoustic version of 7. Oh, that would be cool. Album edit, and to whom it may concern is number 2. That might be a different song. But yeah. Oh, I haven't even taken it out of the case yet here. It looks like it's just got one of those clear inners. Ooh, and then there's the Paisley Park looking label on there. Pretty cool. Love this song. Love. All standing and watching fall. Singing the living in the smoking mall. Their intellect. You guys, we were at another antiques mall, and I wanted to get this for Kevin Bacon because he's a big fan of these guys. But here's an original 12-inch single from Devo. This thing is in really great shape, you guys. What's the song on there? Side 1. Oh, Peekaboo. The Dance Velocity. And side 2, Peekaboo Devo Dub. Find out. Look at that picture. Yeah, some new 80s new wave synth right there from Devo. 12-inch single. And then let me get, oh, it's got one of those clear inners. And then I'll get the, oh, it looks like just like that Warner Brothers label there. Ugh, sometimes I just can't talk to you guys. All right, what's up next? Oh, you guys, I was out looking for this single, and I had ran into the album, but not the single. So I picked up the album, and now here I am, probably a year later almost, and I found the 12-inch original single for this song, and it is Rocket by Herbie Hancock. Oh, when this came out, I was in grade school, and we were just discovering this brand new thing called breakdancing back in the 80s, man. Yeah, this says something about the short version back there. But yeah, Herbie Hancock's Rocket. Do you remember that song, you guys? Totally new. Man, it's got some writing on the back. A little bit of information there. And then we got just a plain inner. That's, you usually get those with the 12-inch singles. And then we'll take a look. I haven't even seen it. Oh, there it is. You guys have seen that label a million times. For sure. Long album version, it says. Kick butt. You guys having fun yet? Or are you falling asleep? Hello? Hello? All right, what else do we got here? Oh, you guys. Here we're at the record store in town. They were totally burned out from yesterday. Everybody's kind of just sitting around like, oh, you know, that works there or whatever. Here is a reissue of the original first, well, they call it an EP, from the group Great White. Now, this one is supposedly a USA copy, but it says printed in Canada. And I looked on Discogs and I couldn't find a Canadian version of it. But yeah, here, it's called Great White On Your Knees, which is one of the songs on the album, or the EP, I should say. The first one, the one that this is the reissue of, was the one from, I think it was from 1982. And then now this is a reissue from 1987. It's nothing recent. No, this is like an OG pretty much. OG copy. And then they got, here's a picture of the band on the back. And then I think they made some reference to Tipper Gore on the bottom here, which was probably around that time everybody was in a big fight. in the music world with Tipper Gore. Yeah. So yeah, this is a reissue of their first original EP, which was just, it basically had that, it was all black and then it was embossed with the Great White name, just like this. It was embossed in black in rows that said the same, you know, Great White, Great White, Great White, and there was a white strip across one of the embossments that said Great White, and then it was black again. So it's basically just a black and white album cover. But yeah, here's a cool little reissue of that from, yeah, I think 1987. And then it's got the Enigma, plastic Enigma inner. And then there's the label. Pretty cool. And then the vinyl looks like it's in really nice shape. Really, really nice shape. We got quite an extensive Great White collection. Really, really like that band for sure. We got a really nice song. Real bluesy. And then speaking of bluesy, you guys, we were at an antiques mall and I just about lost it when I was going through an old crate of stuff, and here it was. I have quite a few original copies from this artist of his records, but this one, I think this is from 1986. It's a gatefold and it is in really nice shape. It is Stevie Ray Vaughan and the Double Trouble Live Alive 2 record set. This is a live album of his that they took from a lot of different locations. So it'd be songs from different places that he played live and all that stuff. And man, I'm telling you, the vinyl is looking like really, really nice on this. I cannot wait to get this one on the record player. This is not a cheap record, you guys. I don't know if they repressed this or not, but I did see that they did repress a lot of the Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff recently, but I don't know if they did this one, this live album. But yeah, this is going to be up there in the starting out in the probably the $25-$30 range for this. And this one is in really great shape. It had one of those really hard, like, library sleeves on it, the really thick plastic library sleeves on it, and I just cut it off. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, and then we got we can pull out the vinyl for you guys. And this is going to be on Epic. There's the label right there. I don't know if I can flip it right here. But yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan live. Oof, I can't wait to get this one on the turntable. We got a turntable working out here now, you guys, out in the Man Canyon. I got a preamp for it. I was telling you on the last video we made it when I was getting this big 8,000 watt system set up in here that I needed a preamp, and I went out and got one, and it changed everything. Everything sounds really great now. Well, you guys, that looks like it wraps it up for this episode. I didn't mean to bore you too much. This is kind of a impromptu video that we just got home from doing all this shopping, and the legs are tired and the back hurts and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for coming down. Hopefully we'll get another video here soon and we'll show you the progress in the Man Canyon. All right, you guys have a great night, a great Thanksgiving, and a great weekend. We will see you later. I'm Peaches, and this is the Vinyl Countdown.